All right, man, man, for another episode of First Class and No Class podcast, man. We got a new segment for y'all today. It's called We Back Outside, man, and we back outside again. And we moving around, bro. You know I like to move. Last time we went and seen Kelvin in New York. We gonna keep that thing going, man. So I like to move around. Today we're in North Virginia at Compound Studio. I'm about to get up with my boy Mookie, man. So I'm gonna take y'all inside, show y'all what it's looking like. All right.
What you cooking, Moye?
All right, y'all, man. We inside the Compound Studio, bro, and I'm right here with my guy, Mook. You know, Mooye on the beat. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling today, bro?
Shit, man, I'm good, dog.
You good? You good? All right, man.
Yeah.
So what we about to do is go inside. We'll show y'all around, see what it's really like inside of here, and then we're gonna show y'all some of the work he do. We're gonna chop it up. All right, let's go. All right, my guy. So we here today, man. Studio Compound, my boy. Came to check you out, man. Kind of tell the people
Yeah.
about what it is you do, and kind of enlighten them on who you are. I know you know what I'm saying, who you are. And
Yeah.
you work with a lot of people and stuff, man. But from my perspective, I just really want to put out a little bit more knowledge to the young niggas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So by starting off, just let them know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
All right, well, for sure. So I go by Moye. You can find me on everywhere. What you cooking, Moye? I'm a producer, engineer, songwriter. You know, I do everything when it come around when making music. I mix it, master, whatever you need.
A little bit of everything, man.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything, man. So pretty much, bro, you know, going back and seeing your journey, cause I seen the grind. I know the amount of time that has been put into this and how much work they've been put in. But for the common person, say somebody was trying to get involved in this, what would you tell them step by step? What would be the first 5 steps you would give somebody that want to be you?
Yeah. So for real, I start off with step one mainly. Leave your ego at the door. Like you can't have no ego coming in here or no big trying to be some think you better than somebody, even if you. But I say like just probably like for me, I started off as an intern, so I started like working in the studio. I got into a studio, and I learned the ropes from there. But be a student to the game, like
Yeah.
learn, like do as much learning as you can, like do YouTube tutorials, ask somebody, work with other people, try to like I said earlier, intern this shit. Like if you intern under somebody, work under somebody, just give them some labor, they'll give you the game. Like
Do you think that most people that get involved with engineering and producing see it as a career or as a stepping stone?
so I see the so it's like a couple different people who look at it different perspectives. People look at it as a stepping stone. Some people look at it as a hustle, and some people look at it as a career.
Right.
Me, I looked at it as a stepping stone,
Okay.
and it took me to like I started off engineering, then I learned how to produce, and then working with other people. Then I'm getting into songwriting and shit. It's like
It just branches off. Yeah, man.
yeah,
Keeping yourself open. Now I can feel that, bro. I guess the biggest thing that I be thinking about is like, all right, when I'm talking to a young nigga and I'm telling them, hey, bro, you can go make beats. When we tell them this shit, we kind of leave out the reality of it because we just trying to push a little nigga or a young
yeah,
woman into the right perspective. But you don't tell them you're gonna be learning this shit for
yeah. Like
8 hours a day type shit. Like, and we trying to figure this shit out all day long until you got it. You know, what type of triumphs do you feel like you had to overcome to get to this point now?
so hours and hours in the studio. Like I used to spend hours in the studio, bro, learning shit. Just having to go through people telling you like this shit trash and
Yeah.
like for real, like really having to learn from your mistakes and just going through the motion of just the ups and downs. Like I had to really just learn to like what people like or what even I like.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta love it. Like you
Right.
gotta for
Right.
one, you gotta
Right.
love making music to do this shit.
Right.
You honestly you're not gonna survive just
The,
hustling and
yeah.
shit. Like you
The,
can, but
this shit
you
is.
gotta really have a love for this shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit ain't no just one day I'm making music and then next day I'm fucking a rock star.
Yeah.
Like
I'm on the move.
yeah,
I I guess it's just I try to I try to level with folks because I try to figure out what would keep somebody from wanting to get involved. Like, what's all the negatives that I would see in my head? You know, when you want to do something in life and you think about wanting to do it, and then you go
okay,
about
yeah.
this, and this, and
So
they scare you out of doing it before you even put the idea.
so
You know,
yeah, so a lot of people like when it comes to music, a lot of people don't know a lot of anybody who blew up. They can be like,
right,
yeah, bro, my cousin got there. Like, not really a lot of people got that. So it's gonna be a lot of people in your ear telling you that you should be doing something else. You can't do like what the money at? Like you ain't making no money and all this. It's gonna be a lot of like people with other egos and shit. Going back to the ego jump. It's expensive too. Like making music, like it's this is not a cheap. Like it's not cheap. Even for just like producer, you gotta have equipment, a computer, a good computer, and run you like at least $1,200.
now I was gonna ask you that too, man. I was gonna say, like, if somebody wanted to start off at home just trying to learn it, what type of investment would they be looking
So for one, you gotta get a computer. You need at least a laptop, and you need for me personally, I say you gotta get a gaming laptop,
at? Okay.
and because they got a lot of RAM, a whole lot of
Yeah,
HD
a lot of
hard,
space, hard drive.
space
Yeah.
and all that shit. So you gotta get a computer that's gonna run you about like I said, $1,200. Then you gotta get some headphones. You gotta play through the. If you're just going off the headphones, you gotta get some decent ones. You can probably find some decent ones, probably like $50. But you want some good ones,
Right, right,
honestly.
right, right,
You
right.
you're gonna want to spend like $200
Yeah,
on some headphones,
that sounds about
some
right.
good headphones. You want to
Yeah.
spend at least $200. You can start right there, but then you gonna want to expand and stuff because you probably gonna want to play through some monitors.
Yeah.
Good speakers gonna run you about. They only sell them like one at a time, so you gotta spend like $200 each.
Damn. So each joint
Yeah,
is sold separately.
yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
That
Like
I didn't know.
yeah, this ain't a set.
Damn, man,
Yeah,
that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. So, what's the best way for somebody that wants to get involved in producing music or engineering music to get involved?
um, like I said, me personally, I think it's interning. Going
Interning.
to a studio, give them, it's like a give and take. Give them your time and labor. You're gonna be a little runner. You're gonna be running around. Probably gotta go run to the store, something like that. But if you dedicate it, they gon' feel all right, bro. I'm gonna throw you in the session, or I'm gonna teach you or something. Like me personally, that's how you do it. Or go on YouTube. YouTube University is goaded. Like
Boy,
I learned a lot off
boy, you
YouTube.
can learn a hell of a lot on YouTube.
YouTube will get you started. And then nowadays, honestly, I'm not really cool with it, but I mean, it's definitely an avenue. Using like BandLab, GarageBand, that's on your phone. You can download on your phone.
Yeah.
You can record yourself on your phone. You can make your own beats and all that shit. Like honestly, if you want to just get started, but the route, like to get in the studio, to be around people, to around other artists, you gonna have to get in the studios. You gonna have to
Yeah.
get around people.
Yeah.
So,
Because it is a networking business,
hmm
and you do got to get your name out. Because when you really think about it, it's still a sense of self labor work.
yeah,
You know. So I think the biggest thing that I try to push is just the fact that when you see niggas go through this grind and you see niggas put in all this work, and then people look back down the line and be like, damn, they wonder how he won or how he got into this position. And it's just like, damn, why you don't never just pick his brain? I wish more people in general would be open to asking questions and more people would be open to answering questions. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because we can kind of bridge a lot of gaps that's left in between. But I also understand that all the game ain't to be told. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Some of that shit gotta get sold. I know how it go. But financially, right?
hmm
If I spent 1,500 on all this stuff, how long would you think it would take me before I could make some money off of my
I say that's based off of like knowing what you're knowing,
equipment?
like
Okay.
based off your skill. Like, are you good? Do you know what you're doing with it? Like, are
Right.
you gonna be able to hook it up, set it up, and then record somebody or record yourself or whatever? But let's say you do.
Let's say I learn fast.
Yeah, let's say you know what you're doing. Um, it comes with marketing yourself, putting yourself. Social media content's king. Honestly, you put some content out there. Showcase what you're doing, and if you get a couple clients, make sure you know film everything, like even a little piece of something, so other people can see. Okay, I make it trust you, and it may. So I say honestly, if you grind it out, like you can get your first client in like the first, if you know what you're doing, first month, first couple
First
weeks.
month.
Yeah, like
That's good.
honestly, 'cause people, a lot of people make music, but a lot of people don't know how to record themselves, or
Right.
so they're gonna have to outsource it.
Right.
Some way, shape, or form. They're gonna either go to a studio, they're gonna go to the mans, or they're gonna find
Right.
whoever.
And do you feel like if you got like just a decent name, can you really progress with being an engineer or a producer? Like,
Yeah, so like I said about the whole content and all that, but traveling and that shit really, cause I went to Atlanta one time. It was like a beat battle, and it was a lot of like big name producers and all. There was Sunny Digital. It is a lot. It was like, I'm talking about like a lot of producers and stuff like that, songwriters like who really tapped in. And you go to stuff like that, like networking events and shit like that, you can
uh,
meet people and you can, get your foot in the door, networking and all that shit, using your mouthpiece and all that shit. But traveling definitely another thing. Getting out your surroundings and going,
man,
taking
no,
that
I feel
chance.
that. I feel that. Niggas definitely got to move around. What you consider your biggest headache
Consider my biggest headache
within the realm of what you do?
working with like people who don't know what they want, but they think they do. Like, for example, they telling me like, how can I? What's a good example? They'll tell me something like, I wanted to sound like this, but they can't even execute it. Like they're like, and it's not my problem. Like, and they may put it on me like, bro, you're not. What you doing with it? It's like, bro, you not executing it. You're not.
It's like
We can't. I can't do but so much.
you
I
want me to
can't
make
make.
you
I'm not a
sound
magician.
yeah, you want me to make you sound like Beyonce.
Yeah, if you can't sing, that ain't my. I can't help you.
Nah, I feel
Like
that. I
it's
feel that.
impossible.
I feel that. Do you deal with that often?
I deal with it like it's definitely not Yeah, I deal with it pretty often. Like, I can't even lie about it. Like,
Bro, it's a lot of people
I
that
deal with it
because
often, bro.
it's a lot of people that probably got an idea of who they are in their head,
Yeah,
but not who they are in the booth.
yeah, you gotta find your sound.
Yeah,
Definitely gotta find your sound.
yeah, I think
That
that's a big.
sound you may think you sound like it might not work for you, but just
No,
keep
definitely
working.
find your sound. And for anybody else that's in a part of any part of music, find your space. Everybody ain't supposed to be on the mic. Some people can be on the mic. Some people can do both. Some people have been gifted to be in different spaces, but find your space and don't be afraid to embrace the space that you in, especially if it's a group, a little clique of y'all, and one of y'all got a little lit homeboy, he already popping. Why not learn how to engineer his music, serve him
Yeah.
some money, you know what I'm saying? Before you know it, that money go to your pocket. But I think it's a mindset thing, you know what I mean? Just getting up and doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's the thing. And then, of course, money, man, because, niggas struggling, and everybody looking for that dollar, but it's just like, what can they build off of? What can I tell a nigga that he can go and build off of? What can I look and say, somebody did this right here, and within this career that you're doing, is somebody out here who live in a big ass 10-bedroom ass house, and he did it off this shit right here. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's the mindset. Like, if you know that he did that shit, you could do that shit. It's just getting into that space and getting around those folks that can help you build and get into them type rooms where because then I feel like that's not even just necessarily artists paying you, but companies paying you, and different labels and shit that's already got agreements and contracts with you, just kicking out money. But it can get to that point, I just think it's a mindset thing. But for real, man, I really just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a hand clap, bro, just to salute you, bro, for what you have accomplished and how far you have gotten. The grind is always going. The work don't never stop. But for somebody else that's not in your shoes, that's sitting in their living room right now, can't put $2 together, but want more for itself, but don't know what to try, don't know where to get involved at. Hey, bro, it's several studios within whatever city you live in, I promise. Reach out to every last one of them.
Yeah.
Offer your time. You ain't got nothing going on, bro. You struggling, you ain't got a job. You need an outlet, somewhere to breathe. Fuck around, be a stress reliever for you. Tell them you come in there and internship, man. Get them a couple months of your time, man, and just learn, embrace that shit, bro. And then that shit might just be a door opener for you, bro. I really do believe, especially with the way music is now, that a lot more little niggas should just be craving that studio space,
Bullshit.
But then I also noticed that a lot of the niggas don't think that shit really a job, but it's a job. Whether you the producer, whether you the engineer, whether you the artist, everybody gotta live in the studio, cause you fuck around and be surprised when you hear people that's at certain levels talk like, bro, these little niggas was mad because they had to be at the studio for 8 hours. Like, This is your job, nigga. Like, what do you got better to do than to be here? You done already signed. You done already got to the money. What the fuck else could you be doing, bro? It's a mindset thing, man. It's just kind of flipping that switch. But music is where we at now. Like, that's a space we really, really, really in. And I feel like it's a little nigga that's standing around this homeboy that rap, that don't know what to do with himself, that don't know who to call, what to get involved into. He can't rap, or he feel like he can't rap, or don't want to be the rapper. It ain't necessarily got to be any one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But he want to stick with his bro, and he also want a lane for himself. I think this is how you do it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that you could be a big motivator for a lot of these young niggas, So definitely a big salute to you, bro. I definitely just wanted to get in here and chop it over my man. We're going to make sure that y'all see some of the beat that he was working on and everything like that, man. But You know, it's just another episode of First Class and No Class, and we back outside with it. We gonna be in another city, in another state, real soon, real shortly, man. We catch you on the long run. We out.